Okay, so that's on the proven plan. Just scroll down. The proven plan. If you just go to proven plan, you'll find something else. The proven plan was the first call by Sean Talbot. So we are at, I'm just gonna, I hate being general, but it's about 12:37. So we'll probably about 10 minutes over, but if everyone could just.
Mine's quick.
Okay, perfect. So Carrie, let's get you up there.
Good job.
Sorry.
Thank you,
Okay, I didn't write anything. I'm just going to tell you from my heart. I've been in business for almost a year, and I've plugged into the training every single time. I have missed a couple of conventions, elite academies, but this time I did go to the last global convention, which was huge for me. Julie just drilled it into me that it's very important for me to go. It's going to make my business grow, and I took a leap. It's very hard for me, but I did it. And excuse me, it was amazing. I, after convention, went to help my friend in California, which is duplication as well. What we were told in the beginning is if we live in Hawaii, if we sign up somebody in California, Colorado, Oregon, wherever, we got to go and help them. So I went. And with all the training that I had for the whole year, it was amazing. When I took it to California, I just was like, wow, it's all finally paying off. You know, we didn't sign up a whole bunch of people, but we planted some great seeds. And so for the people that are new and coming into this, I just want to say, really pay attention to what your leader's telling you. They're not blowing smoke, they're telling you this because it's important. And if you got into this for your why, you know, you might not know what the why is at the beginning, but you're going to find it along the way. And if they're telling you that the provenplan.com is it, or you got to go to all the meetings, you got to go. It's legit. You're going to learn something every single time. Even if you don't have a guest that's coming, go anyways. Even if you want to sign up just customers, it's important. We're here to help people. That's what we want. Yes, we do want to get distributors as well because it gets the word out there quicker, and it's important for a lot of people to, you know, change the way they live, and you know, just following a line of what they're supposed to do. Let's jump out and do something different with our lives and show our children that we can do it. And so yeah, I just want to say that, you know, following the training is important. That's what I'm supposed to talk about, right? Plugging in, yeah. It's very important, and I want to say thanks to Julie because I felt like you're right there with me in California. I used you every single day. Every single day, thank you. I love texting. I hated it before, but it's quick and it's effective. And I needed you and you were there. I appreciate it. Jai, of course, I couldn't be here without you, but, you know, I get something else from you. You know, I appreciate you. Thank you. But if you have somebody, Jai is the person that signed me up. She's my sponsor. Julie is her daughter. She's above her. But I needed her leadership skills and her support, and I ran with it. So, and she, I don't know if she asked me, you know, can I call you? Can I this? Can I push you? But she did it anyways. And so I think that's a good thing what Kristen said was, ask your person. Ask them, can I drill you every day? You know, can I, if you drop off, can I call you every day? What are you going to do? That's important. So some people might need that as well, like they feel like they fall through the cracks. But yeah, just embrace this. It's amazing, and enjoy the training. It's a, you know, it's also a personal transformation. So I needed a lot of that. It helped me to open my heart to my family too. Like going to convention did more to me, for me, than just learning. It opened my doors in a lot of ways. Thanks.
Tonight, can I say one thing before you jump in on accountability? Laura's in the bathroom, but as far as real fast, Laura, like it's interesting to hear my mom say about how she's been in for a year and finally now, like, okay, now I'm ready to go and I need the training. But this goes back to the system that's in place, you guys. Laura, Daisy, and I are the 3 people in this room that have gone to every single event since the beginning, and we're 2 Pro 5s and a Pro 6. nobody trained me in Daisy how to do it. You know what I mean? We didn't have the training. We kind of just rode with it, but we were going to do everything that they told us to do, and it paid off. So it is very important to go and show up to the events and push your people to really to do that, because that's where they get the training and the open heart and have their wow moment. So I just want to touch base on that.
For those of you that don't know me, my name's Sadaya, and I guess I was brought in by Jennifer, but I was brought in at Trish's meeting. Trish is somebody that I just got to spend some time with at Global, which was really amazing. I'm going to talk to you about accountability, probably because I've always prided myself in one of those people that does what they say they're going to do. And then when I went to that talk, I realized that there's lots of things that I'm not doing that I said I was going to do, and lots of ways in which I blame things outside of me for showing up that I don't like, right? So I'm sitting in the front row of this young man who's 30 years old, whose father's a Pro 10 and he's a Pro 10. And the first thing he says is, you know, you think your people in your downline are not duplicating. Whatever they're doing, they are duplicating. So if you don't like what they're doing, guess who they're duplicating, right? And I'm like, oh. And he says it's true with your upline. If there's something that you don't like about your upline, he said that the people that are doing really fantastically well in this business are about 3% of the company that are doing really well. Do you think those people take time to complain about anybody else and what anybody else is doing? They don't. They don't complain about their upline, they don't complain about their downline, they don't complain about whether they didn't get training or whether they're, whatever it is that's going on, they don't take time to give negative energy any foothold. And he said it takes 10 days for lag time and duplication. So anything that you do, expect to see it out there in your life in 10 days. This business or anything else. He says you're always duplicating who you are, and the difference between the 3% and the 97% is accountability to yourself. One of the things he said was, don't work with people that don't work. You can love those people, but don't work with people that don't work. So if you sign up people and they don't work, just continue to love them and continue to look for people that want to work. If you're working with people in life that are not working, continue to love them, but don't work with those people. Work with the people that want to work with you. That's the people that you want to work with. Procrastination, or the idea of being average at anything, is pernicious. So it's not bad, but it creeps up on you, it sneaks up on you. You always have like 5 more minutes that you can sleep, or 10 more minutes before you make that phone call, or some really great reason why you can't do something that you really need to be doing if you want to get ahead. He said the big enemy is your own mindset. He said, if you want a mentor, you need to observe the masses and do the opposite. And never, ever, ever, ever complain. Which means I need to shut my mouth a lot of the time. Because when there's something that I want to say that's not good, I need to look at the root of that, and I need to take responsibility for it.
That's good. That's great.
So the top ranked behaviors, he said, are your accountability is tied to your desire. So it goes back to what Julie said about your why. And for those of you who are hearing this word, your why, for the first time, it's like, why do you want to do this business? Why do you want to be a Pro 10? Why? These are all the things that are about why. Consistent behavior is either out of fear or desire. So when you do something, you're either doing it because you're afraid to do it, you're afraid not to do it, or because you want something. So which is it? And if it is fear, you know, fear can be a good motivator. It can be, as long as you have a good reason behind it. Will you be a blessing or a burden to your posterity? You should never have any self-excuses, no self-excuses. Whenever you hear yourself making an excuse for anything, you should consciously, actively, aggressively interrupt it immediately. Take full responsibility for everything that happens for you, and whatever the price is, pay the price, pay it and move on, because average is taught. And you have to ask yourself every day, what is it that you're gonna teach? So that's basically the notes that I took from Seth. And the one thing was I went right from Seth's talk to his dad's talk, his dad and mom. And a lot of the things that he said were really right in line with what he said. And then I didn't realize it was his son until halfway through that second talk. But the things he said are just everything that's been echoed here. Plug into your upline, plug into the people that are working, have belief, right? If people are not working, just go get more people. Just keep loving those people and go get more people. Expand your vision by looking in the mirror and talking to yourself and saying to yourself what it is that you want to be. What is it that you want to be? Don't knock yourself down. Yeah, sometimes you need to correct yourself, but don't knock yourself down. So, is there anybody that has any questions about what I heard or any comments? Because it's pretty concise.
Yeah.
That's good. All right.
I'm so glad they went to that one because there's some great points there. I think half this business is being accountable. So I'm going to talk kind of fast and intense. Because Tyler Daniels and Marcel Niederhausers. And there's building depth and having urgency. So just a few things that they said, and most of this is their words. So yeah, it's mostly written down. But what he said, what I love is, it's perfectly okay to want to quit as long as you don't. Observe the masses.